Life often feels like an endless test. We face moments of sadness, frustration, and pain. But have you ever considered that your hardships could be a sign of Allah's love and a path to something greater? Allah Himself promises us in the Quran, undoubtedly, along with the hardship there is ease. No matter how tough things seem, ease is just around the corner. Today we'll explore the wisdom behind this promise and learn how to find peace during tough times. Stay till the end for some practical tips inspired by the Quran and Sunnah. And before we dive in, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Deen Xplorers, to continue exploring the beauty of Islam together. The meaning of with hardship comes ease. Life is full of ups and downs, moments of joy followed by periods of struggle. Every one of us, at some point, has faced challenges that test our patience and faith. But even in the darkest times, there is hope, a promise from Allah that resonates deeply in our hearts. When we reflect on this verse, we notice something extraordinary. Allah does not say after hardship comes ease, but instead with hardship comes ease. This small yet significant detail changes everything. It tells us that ease is not something distant or delayed. It is present even during our struggles, waiting to unfold at the right moment. Hardship and ease are like two threads woven together, inseparable yet distinct. This beautiful arrangement reassures us that Allah's plan is perfect, even if we cannot see it in the moment. Hardship is an inevitable part of life. From the moment we are born, we encounter challenges learning to walk, speak, and navigate the world around us. As we grow, the challenges evolve, but the principle remains the same. Life's difficulties are not meant to break us, but to shape us into better versions of ourselves. They teach us resilience, patience, and gratitude. Without challenges, we would not appreciate the moments of ease and blessings that come our way. When faced with hardship, it is natural for us to feel overwhelmed and question why we are being tested. However, Allah's promise serves as a reminder that every test has a purpose, and every difficulty carries within it the seeds of ease. It is a call to trust in Allah's plan and to remain steadfast in our faith. Consider the examples around us in nature. After the rain comes sunshine, and after the cold winter, spring arrives with its warmth and beauty. These natural cycles are reflections of Allah's design, showing us that hardship and ease are part of the same journey. Similarly, in our lives, challenges are followed by relief, just as surely as night gives way to day. The promise of ease with hardship is also a source of hope for those enduring long-term struggles. It reminds us that our efforts and patience are never in vain. Every tear shed, every prayer made, and every moment of perseverance is noticed by Allah. He is aware of our pain and has already prepared relief for us. This realization can bring immense comfort, even in the midst of our trials. The verse also inspires us to look for moments of ease even during hardship. Sometimes, we are so focused on our struggles that we fail to see the small blessings Allah places in our path. It could be the support of a loved one, the comfort of a kind word, or the strength to endure another day. These are glimpses of the ease Allah promises, reminding us that He is always near. The meaning of with hardship comes ease goes beyond personal struggles. It applies to communities and nations as well. History is full of examples where periods of difficulty led to growth and progress. The struggles of early Muslims in Makkah, for instance, were followed by the establishment of a thriving and just society in Medina. These stories remind us that hardship is often a precursor to something greater. In essence, this verse is a beacon of hope and a call to trust in Allah's wisdom. It teaches us that life's challenges are not random or meaningless. They are opportunities for growth and transformation, guided by Allah's perfect plan. With every hardship comes ease, not as a distant promise but as a present reality waiting to unfold. Hardship as a test from Allah. Life is filled with challenges, and it is natural to wonder why we face them. Why does Allah allow us to go through pain, struggles, and hardships? The answer lies in understanding that hardships are not punishments but tests. Do people think that they will be left at ease only on their saying, "We believe and will not be put to any test"? These tests are a way to strengthen our faith, purify our hearts, and bring us closer to Allah. Every test has a purpose. When we are tested, it reveals the depth of our faith. It shows whether we truly trust Allah or if our faith wavers in the face of adversity. For example, when the prophets faced difficulties, their trust in Allah never diminished. They remained patient, knowing that their hardships were part of a divine plan. This teaches us that tests are opportunities to grow in faith and demonstrate our reliance on Allah. Hardships also serve as a purification process. They cleanse us of arrogance, pride, and attachment to worldly possessions. When we face challenges, we often realize how weak and dependent we are on Allah. This humbling experience helps us focus on what truly matters: our relationship with our Creator. Through these tests, our hearts are purified and our connection with Allah is strengthened. It is important to remember that Allah never burdens a soul beyond its capacity. Whatever hardship we face, Allah knows we are capable of handling it, even if it feels overwhelming at times. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, knows what is best for us and gives us tests that are tailored to our strengths. Hardships also remind us of the temporary nature of this world. They shift our focus from material possessions and worldly achievements to what truly matters: pleasing Allah and earning His mercy. When we face trials, we begin to see the worldly life for what it is: a place of tests and trials, not eternal comfort or happiness. This understanding motivates us to work harder for the hereafter, where true peace and ease await. Another important lesson from hardships is that they teach us empathy and compassion. When we experience pain and struggle, we become more aware of the difficulties others face. This awareness inspires us to help those in need and to be grateful for the blessings we often take for granted. Hardships, therefore, not only benefit us spiritually but also make us better members of our community. Tests also remind us to turn to Allah in supplication. When life is easy, we may become complacent and forget to seek Allah's help. But during difficult times, we naturally turn to Him, asking for guidance and relief. This renewed connection with Allah strengthens our faith and reminds us of His presence in our lives. The act of praying, seeking forgiveness, and placing our trust in Him brings immense comfort and peace, even amidst the storm. Hardships are not random or meaningless. They are carefully designed by Allah to test our faith, purify our hearts, and draw us closer to Him. When we face difficulties with patience, gratitude, and trust in Allah, we pass the test and earn His blessings. Every hardship carries within it a hidden mercy and a promise of ease, reminding us that Allah's wisdom is perfect and His plan is always for our ultimate good. Patience and gratitude in times of hardship. When we face difficulties in life, our natural reaction might be to feel overwhelmed or question why we are being tested. However, Islam teaches us two powerful tools to navigate through such times: patience and gratitude. These two qualities not only help us endure hardship, but also bring us closer to Allah. Seek help through patience and prayer. It is indeed exacting, but not for those who are humble in their hearts. Patience is a recurring theme in the Quran, and for a good reason. It is the ability to remain steadfast and calm in the face of adversity, trusting that Allah's plan is perfect. Life will inevitably present us with trials, whether they come in the form of loss, pain, or disappointment. But when we exercise patience, we demonstrate our reliance on Allah and our belief that He will bring ease after hardship. Gratitude, on the other hand, allows us to shift our focus from what we have lost to what we still have. Even in times of hardship, there are countless blessings in our lives that we often take for granted. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the ability to see and hear, these are just a few examples of Allah's endless favors. By expressing gratitude, we acknowledge Allah's mercy and strengthen our connection with Him. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, demonstrated the perfect balance of patience and gratitude in his life. Despite facing persecution, loss, and hardship, he remained grateful for Allah's blessings and patience in his trials. His unwavering faith and trust in Allah were a source of inspiration for his companions and continue to guide us today. He taught us that a believer is in a state of goodness in all situations. If something good happens, they are grateful, and if something difficult happens, they are patient. Patience and gratitude are not just abstract concepts, they have practical implications in our daily lives. For instance, when faced with financial difficulty, patience helps us remain calm and avoid despair, while gratitude reminds us to be thankful for the resources we still have. Similarly, when dealing with health challenges, patience helps us endure the pain, and gratitude encourages us to appreciate the parts of our body that are still functioning well. Moreover, patience and gratitude transform our perspective on hardship. Instead of viewing challenges as punishments, we begin to see them as opportunities for growth and closeness to Allah. Every trial becomes a chance to earn rewards, improve our character, and strengthen our faith. This positive mindset helps us navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Patience and gratitude are essential tools for navigating hardship. They help us remain steadfast, appreciate Allah's blessings, and trust in His plan. By cultivating these qualities, we not only ease our burdens but also draw closer to Allah and attain His pleasure. Indeed, with hardship comes ease, and patience and gratitude are the keys to experiencing that ease. The promise of ease after hardship. One of the most comforting truths in Islam is the promise that ease always follows hardship. Hardship is a part of life, but it is not permanent. Allah, in His infinite wisdom and mercy, has decreed that every challenge is accompanied by ease. This ease may not come immediately, but it is certain. It could manifest as a solution to the problem, a new opportunity, or even the inner strength to cope with the situation. Sometimes, the ease lies in the lessons learned and the spiritual growth experienced through the hardship. The life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is a shining example of this promise. He faced immense trials, from losing his parents at a young age to being persecuted by his own people. Yet every hardship he endured was followed by ease. For instance, after years of rejection and hostility in Makkah, Allah blessed him with the migration to Medina, where Islam flourished. This teaches us that even in the darkest moments, Allah's help and relief are always near. The promise of ease is not just about worldly relief, it also includes spiritual ease. Hardships often draw us closer to Allah, reminding us of our dependence on Him. When we turn to Allah in prayer and supplication during difficult times, we find comfort and peace in His remembrance. This spiritual ease is a gift that helps us endure the challenges of life with patience and faith. Sometimes the ease that follows hardship is a direct response to our prayers. When we call upon Allah with sincerity and humility, He listens and responds in ways we might not expect. He may open doors we never thought possible, remove obstacles from our path, or grant us the strength to overcome our struggles. This divine intervention reassures us that Allah is always watching over us and guiding us toward what is best. The promise of ease also serves as a source of hope and motivation. When we know that relief is on its way, we are more likely to persevere through challenges. This hope keeps us grounded, reminding us that our struggles are temporary and that Allah's mercy is greater than any difficulty we face. It encourages us to keep striving, knowing that better days are ahead. It is important to note that the ease Allah promises is not always material or tangible. Sometimes it is the contentment and peace of heart that come from trusting Allah's plan. When we surrender our worries to Him and accept His decree, we experience a sense of relief that no worldly solution can provide. This inner ease is a priceless blessing that strengthens our faith and brings us closer to Allah. The promise of ease also teaches us to be patient and trust in Allah's timing. Relief may not come as quickly as we hope, but it will come at the perfect time, as determined by Allah. His plan is always better than ours, and His wisdom is beyond our comprehension. By trusting in His plan, we can navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. Additionally, the promise of ease reminds us to support others who are going through hardships. Just as Allah brings ease to us, we are encouraged to be a source of ease for others. By offering help, showing kindness, and providing comfort, we can lighten the burdens of those around us and earn immense rewards from Allah. The promise that ease follows hardship is a divine truth that brings comfort, hope, and strength to believers. It reassures us that no challenge is permanent and that Allah's mercy is always near. By trusting in this promise and relying on Allah, we can endure life's difficulties with patience, faith, and gratitude, knowing that relief and blessings await us. The role of faith in overcoming hardship. Faith, or Iman, is the cornerstone of a believer's ability to face and overcome hardship. It provides the strength to endure trials, the clarity to see beyond the pain, and the reassurance that Allah's wisdom is perfect, and provides him with what he needs from where he does not even imagine. And whoever places his trust in Allah, He is sufficient for him. Surely Allah is to accomplish His purpose. Allah has set a measure for everything. Faith is not merely a belief in Allah's existence, it is a complete trust in His plan. When life becomes challenging, faith serves as a guiding light, reminding us that every trial has a purpose, every hardship has an end, and every moment is part of Allah's greater wisdom. This belief helps us shift our focus from the immediate difficulty to the ultimate ease and reward that Allah has promised. One of the greatest examples of unwavering faith is seen in the life of Prophet Ibrahim. When he was thrown into the fire for his unwavering belief in Allah, his faith never wavered. He trusted that Allah would protect him, and indeed, Allah turned the fire into coolness and safety for him. This story illustrates that faith is a shield that protects and uplifts us, even in the most dire circumstances. Faith also empowers us to seek Allah's help through prayer and supplication. During times of hardship, the act of turning to Allah in dua is a profound expression of faith. It reflects our acknowledgement that only Allah has the power to change our situation. Another profound way faith helps us overcome hardship is by offering us hope in Allah's mercy. Believers are reminded that no matter how difficult life gets, Allah's mercy and forgiveness are always greater. This hope prevents despair and encourages us to persevere, knowing that Allah's help is near. Faith also helps us find meaning in suffering. While hardships may seem purposeless from a worldly perspective, Iman reassures us that every trial is a test meant to purify us, elevate our ranks, and draw us closer to Allah. Furthermore, faith builds resilience. When our hearts are filled with trust in Allah, we are less likely to be consumed by fear, anxiety, or despair. Faith teaches us to accept Allah's decree with contentment, knowing that He knows what is best for us. This resilience enables us to face life's challenges with strength and determination, rather than being overwhelmed by them. Lastly, faith fosters gratitude even in the midst of hardship. A believer understands that every difficulty is accompanied by countless blessings. This perspective helps us focus on the good in our lives and remain thankful to Allah, even when times are tough. And there you have it. Dear brothers and sisters, an exploration of how Allah's promise can transform our understanding of trials and blessings. Life's challenges are never without purpose, and with faith, patience, and trust in Allah, we can endure them and emerge stronger, closer to Him, and more grateful for His infinite mercy. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Deen Xplorers. Your support helps us continue spreading the beauty and wisdom of Islam to hearts around the world. May Allah bless you, ease your hardships, and reward you for seeking knowledge and understanding.